I'm living, I know I'm blessed. Life is a lesson, testing a blessing, all of that mess. You can take the struggle, let me take the check. Then only one difference in greater and less than. Only difference from tails is heads. And I'm just giving out my perspective. Yeah, I'm at the connect. Yeah, I was the connect. Yeah, with all the respect. Yeah, that just wasn't my shit. I was off trying to get sex. Hit the dollar store for the latex. Yeah, Crash told me get some bread in the head. Said we done with gangsters, be a gentleman. Schoolboy with a street mind. No wonder why I'm a problem. I tell the truth, these niggas lie. No wonder why they mock them. When you the shit, you feed the flies. No wonder why I'm swatting. Got my own fam trying to close the blind. I be goddamn near final shine. Hope you don't get it. Look how I'm living. I know I'm blessed.
Radio.
Life
It feels good to be here. It's your boy Shout L.O. K.O.P. Right now, we're in Atlanta, Georgia. Instinct Radio. You ain't here, you ain't nowhere. So let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 710 New Slickville. I am your host, Jay Slick, aka Downtown J Brown, aka No Homework Man, aka Atlanta's favorite Lyft driver. We are in these streets. And as you can see, I got a special guest with me. I'm gonna bring him in shortly. But I want to start off by thanking everybody for tuning in, okay? Also, I want to give a special shout out if you tuned in to the first show. We didn't get canceled, so hey, I'm happy about that right there. Couple quick shout outs. Shout out to wifey, moms, pops, the fellas, and the Instinct Radio staff. You know, I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you so much. Especially even and our couple shout outs to the audience too, okay? Look, as well as you all know, this is an interactive show. So as much as I am entertained by my own thoughts and everything that I got going on in my head, I want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. So if you have a comment, call 478-569-6474 or text if you're trying to be shy. Hit us up on Facebook Live in the comments. If you got something to say, we'll read it if it's good. Also, if you hear something funny, here's what we want you to do. We want you to flood that inbox, all right? We want you to flood that Facebook Live inbox. Hit that smiley face, hit that heart. Just hit it. Let's go ahead and practice that right now. Just hit it. Let me see those hearts. Let me see those smiley faces and whatnot going across those screens, okay? That's what I want to do. That's how it lets me know when we giving out good info, good content and everything like that. So hit those. There we go. I see you. Hit them. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And so what I want to do, I want to bring in my very special guest, man. I've been so excited ever since I've known that he was going to be in town. And look, I got to bring him in right. So go ahead and hit those hearts as I bring this man on right. All right, are y'all ready? Y'all ready? Introducing the man, the myth, almost a legend. He was the #1 draft pick in the 1985 Little Brother draft. He's also been known as the Mr. One-Man Wrecking Crew, as Superman, and as Tyrese's stunt double in all the Fast and Furious movies. I bring to you my brother, my best friend, and the best man ever made, Julian, LeftHand Rookie Brown.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Hey, welcome, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
I'm glad you made it, man.
Tyrese stunt double though.
Hey, it was either him or Joe, and Joe ain't got no movies.
Hey, sure don't. All right, I take that.
So yeah. Look, check this out, man. I've been knowing Julian almost 32 years, man. He was a little baby when I first met him, and little known fact, man, he's a really good little brother, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm real proud of him. So I definitely want to let y'all know, man. I'm super proud of this guy, man. So how's everything been going, man?
Man, it's been good, man. Got in early this morning. You know, had to get my flight in. Things been going pretty good here on a little work convention, but I was glad you was able to have me on the show. So I come in and support the 710 the Slickville movement.
How was your flight?
Oh, man, my flight was terrible. I'm not going to say the airline, but I had a crying baby and a Yorkie sitting right behind me, so my flight was absolutely terrible.
And they had a puppy on the plane?
Yeah, they had this little puppy on the plane. It was
Go ahead.
Oh, it was the little dog was sitting there and it was barking the whole time. you know, she had it in a little bag like a little dog, and she was trying to pet it, and I don't know, it made for a terrible flight. The baby didn't want to go to sleep. I tried to order the baby some Hennessy, but, you know, they don't have that on the plane. So.
Completely inappropriate. 100% inappropriate. But, hey, that's those things that be happening on the planes, man. I remember one time when I was getting ready to fly from Korea back home, I got on the plane, and you know how you looking at your seat, you looking and you like 31, 32, A, B, C. And look, I was in 32A or C or something like that, and this dude was in like 31, and this old man was sitting there with his pants unzipped as I was getting on the plane, and I was like, whew, I dodged the bullet on that one. Look, I was like, why is your pants unzipped? Like, you didn't just get done eating. Like, what is going on here? Like,
it wasn't assigned seats, though, was it?
Yeah, it was assigned seats.
Oh, no, it's tragic.
That was on like Asiana. My man's straight up laid back, pants unzipped, laid back like he had just finished Thanksgiving, bro. I'm not lying to you, man.
It might not have been Thanksgiving, but he was done.
Hey, yeah, this ain't no time to beat your meat. He trying to get relaxed before the flight left. It was like, we can't have that. But check this out. You was telling me about the little the shuttle dude. What was up with that cat, man?
Oh man, I had this shuttle guy. He was supposed to be in the limousine waiting area for us, you know, holding the sign like Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince or something, but he wasn't there. So I give him a call, and I'm like, oh, you know, where you at? He turns around and says, oh, are you at the airport? Like, I didn't know where else I would be if I was calling him. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm here. Where you at? He tells me, oh, you need to go to the waiting area and find the other girl that flew in. I was like, well, you know, it's like 2 million people at this airport, and you want me to find one person.
First off, that ain't your job. Go ahead.
This is highly unsuccessful right here. And then he gonna say, you don't see her? I was like, well, you need to be more descriptive. Can I get a name or something? And he was like, oh, well, I'm gonna have her stand up and wave. Okay, all right, this is awkward.
Random lady in the airport standing up and waving.
Yeah, I'm supposed to locate her and then walk in. And he was like, well, y'all work together, don't you? I was like, well, it's like 10 million people that work for this company. I don't know. All of us don't look alike. It's going to be very difficult for me to find one person.
Were you looking for a white girl or a black girl?
Well, she was black. She was black. That didn't help at all.
What was her name? LaTwanis?
No. What's her name? It sounded like a... I don't even remember what her name. I was finna say something terrible about her name.
Bonquisha, is there a Bonquisha waiting for the Comcast shuttle? A Bonquisha, please. Anybody seen a Bonquisha?
But we finally got up, and then come to find out this dude wasn't even in the airport. He outside sitting in the car and giving us directions to walk through the airport. I was like, hey, I thought you was supposed to be in the limousine waiting, area waiting for us. Oh, I thought it'd just be easy if I called you when your plane landed, then you could come to me, so I don't have to park the car.
I don't have to scrap, dude.
Yeah, that means no tip.
Look, I don't blame you one bit. Hey, real quick, one thing I want everybody to do before y'all get too settled in, go ahead and share this feed, share this Facebook Live feed. We're trying to make this thing go viral. I appreciate y'all. Yo, you know what? And so one thing that happened to me, man, always it feels like you got that story, and every time that I go somewhere, I don't ask for stuff to happen in front of me, but stuff happens. And so I went to church. This was last Sunday, man, and I was trying to be, trying to be church-like when you leave church. And, of course, it seemed like whether somebody cutting you off in traffic, something like that. This lady in Family Dollar, for some reason, she want to be my friend, and I don't want to be her friend. Not really, but. And so when I came in, and I had my hat on. Now, look, I had my hat. I'm real thugged out at this moment in time. I had changed clothes. I'm a super thug right now. And this lady comes up as I bring my stuff up. She's like, hey, Castro. Hey, Castro. did you not know that this fool was a dictator? Like, people do not like this person. And look, I need y'all to take a look. Like, do I look like Fidel Castro? Like, we got a picture that's supposed to be coming up, and he was like, she said, "Hey, Castro," and I was just like, oh.
Awkward.
Like, I don't look like Fidel Castro. I know that I'm real gangster, but I do not look like Fidel Castro. Now look, here's the deal. She was like, you don't get it, and I was like, yeah, I got it the first time, but it wasn't funny. What if I was Cuban and I did not like Fidel Castro? Like, I'm looking at myself in this camera. I look real gangster right now. But yeah, he ain't got no star on his hat, even though I got a beard. This is the Air Force. This is like Air Force. What are you doing, chick?
It was close.
Like,
it was close. I mean,
You said he ain't got no star on
you
his
just
head.
kind of point at it a little bit.
like, I was trying to be nice to her, so I gave it a little fake laugh. But I was trying not to be mean. Like, I would have been mean if I was like, "Hey, Nancy Reagan," or I called up Barbara Bush or somebody like that, and then I would have been in the wrong, because then she wouldn't have found that funny, me calling her a gray head.
Nah, that wouldn't have went over too well.
Well,
I'm glad you didn't do that though.
Would you have a fake laugh, or would you just have been like,
No, you got to give it a one hard out loud laugh, and then straight face.
like Eddie Murphy did in Nutty Professor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to give it that one hard laugh.
Dad up here getting rocks talking about I was a little darker. Watch out. Anyway, look. Hey, so real quick, on today's show, to give y'all a quick rundown, we're going to do What the Hell News with alternative facts that might make you smile. We also got a few news segments going on with Story Time with Jay. I don't know, but that's probably going to get us in trouble. The Caption This challenge is going to be in our second segment. Also, our main topic for tonight, which is also going to be in the second segment, is man law violations. And look, if we got time, we might do some True Lift Lies. I might have a couple questions for you all. But like I said, I'm really looking forward to Story Time with Jay and hitting y'all with these man law violations, as well as Caption This, because we're gonna have a good time. We are definitely gonna have a good time. But let's get a chance to know Julian a little bit more. All right? Yeah. I mean, I know him, but how well do you all know him? Let's see. Hey, Julian. So, what was your favorite TV show growing up?
Martin, hands down.
I knew you was gonna say that. Julian is one of the two people, me being the other one, that knows at least 97% of the words of every Martin show that was ever made, hands down.
Yeah, I about can quote every episode.
Top 3 episodes.
Top 3 episodes would be the best of. Can I use the best of?
No, you can't.
I can't use the best of.
No,
All right.
no,
So we're gonna use the DMV when when Martin had to get his driver's license back.
Need some help with your little test.
Oh, when Martin had them tickets on Gina's car. They can't do nothing to me. I'm in your car. That one. Let me think. Another one. Oh, probably the first Halloween. The first Halloween when I got something for y'all. What? Get out! Trick or treat y'all. Those are probably my top 3. Rhythm Spoons is classic too.
Look, okay, so look, top three Martins, definitely Chilligan's Island. That ain't no damn puppy. the boxing Martin.
Tommy
Hearn, my favorite,
yeah.
man. He was like, "You ain't gonna acknowledge my skills? Well, maybe you acknowledge my skills when I kick your ass." What? Yeah, that was one of my favorites. And then let me see which other one just jumped to the top. Man, yeah, DMV. No. the one when they was in court when he said he ran that when he did the rolling stop.
Oh yeah, I don't like that one too much. I can't go with you on that one.
I laugh so hard at that one every time that one come on. All right, so look, what's your who is your favorite comedian right now? Like who are you paying to go see right now?
Who am I paying to see? I just watched the Cedric the Entertainer, the Netflix special. That was pretty good. He made a good comeback. I would go pay to see him. Tony Roberts is another one I would pay to see.
Just saw that fool.
Yeah, that what was it? Motor City,
Motor Mouth.
Yeah, that's pretty classic. Trying to think. Those probably the top two right now. I did see some other ones. I'm not gonna bash them. They wasn't too good though. Like Mark Curry was pretty whack.
Yeah, he old, man.
And he is old. Sean Williams was whack.
I ain't gonna bash him, but Sean Williams was whack. And
I just had to throw him out there, man.
And Mr. Cooper was horrible.
No disrespect.
No shade. No shade though. No shade. Y'all watching it? No shade.
Hey, I really want to go see. Deion Cole got a Netflix special coming out, and I want to see D-Ray whenever it is that he come around.
I ain't never seen him before. You know, he always that extra in all the black TV shows.
Yeah. Deion Cole had me dying laughing on Blackish. Yo, if you like Blackish, go ahead and flood that screen right now. If you love Blackish, go ahead and flood that screen. Shout out to Anthony Anderson and Lil Mama Tracy Ellis Ross. That's what I'm talking about. And those kids. I'm a kidnap those kids right now. Cause between the little girl and the little boy, the twins. Hey, they had me dying laughing, man. They had me dying laughing. But look, what's the best movie you've seen recently?
Probably John Wick.
The second one?
The second one.
Okay.
The second one. Now, and that's only because I like seeing people get murdered.
Back to back.
Yeah, man. And I think he probably killed about 317 people in 2 hours and 1 minute.
Oh, man.
And it was only like 5 fight scenes.
You lowballing it? Or you...
It's close.
Okay.
It was a lot of extras that got paid for about 47 seconds to get their head blown off.
Anybody that's seen John Wick 2, go ahead and Google how many people actually got killed in that. It's kind of like how they do the memoriam in at the end of The Walking Dead. Go ahead and see if they say how many people actually got shot in John Wick 2. Let's see how close he was.
That's a solid number.
Okay.
It's close.
All right. Yo, so I know you bowl and everything like that. What song is getting the most spins to get you amped up for bowling?
Oh, anything with Future. Anything with Future. And I feel bad because I like the beats, but I really don't know what he be saying. I feel kind of old. That's an L.
That's age right away. that ain't nothing but age when you stop being able to understand what these people are talking about.
I rocked out to the last album. I got through about 6 tracks and realized I hadn't heard not one lyric in 6 songs.
That's how I felt when I felt old when that song Panda came out, and I was just like Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, and that's all I knew. And then it was Legacies, Phantoms, and that's all I knew.
I would just walk around going.
Hey, yeah, I felt like the only person whose songs I really understand now is Drake, and I can't listen to him all the time because I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be depressed.
He kind of be singing me to sleep. I had to go back to back if I want to listen to Drake to get motivated.
Yeah,
I had to go to something a little hard. When he kind of singing and serenading, that don't put me in the mood to throw strikes on people.
Like even so look, real quick. So we talked about bowling. Tell us about LeftHand Rookie. What's that?
Oh man, LeftHand Rookie started just a little hashtag I came up with when I first started bowling. I really didn't know what I was doing, and I was driving people crazy. I started going to these tournaments, and I had some success, and I started bowling with better people. And they would start asking me bowling questions, and I would have no idea what they was talking about. Hey, what angle? What's your trajectory? Where you standing? What you aiming at? I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to strike. Like, I don't know. Like, you trying to make it complex. I'm trying to throw it over here somewhere in this way. And then they was like, man, you a rookie. And I was like, hey, that's what I am, man. I'm a left-hand rookie, and it just kind of stuck.
Okay. Left-hand rookie has some success. How many 300s have you bowled?
37.
37 300s. 37 300s. Flood that screen for 37 300s. That is amazing. Look, most people, it take them 7 times to go to the bowling alley to get to 300. And you got 37 of them. That's what I'm talking about, man. Congratulations on that. I have yet to bowl one. I have 0 300 games, and if it wasn't for Mom, I would be the only one in the family that did not have a 300 game because Dad has bowled one too. Shout out to Pops for bowling.
We got 1 or 2. Well, I think he got a 300 and a 299.
He got 300 in league, 1 300 in league.
1 300 in league, yeah. Okay.
So shout out to him for that.
Hey, good bowling, Pop.
That one time. What's your most memorable 300?
Oh, my most memorable was was 10-10-13. I actually threw what?
Go ahead.
I threw 29 strikes in a row.
Boy, got the date.
So yeah, I knew the date. This is why. So I throw the back 7 the first game, 300 the second game, and then throw the front 10 the last game.
29 strikes in a row.
Shot 836 that night. It was memorable. Anytime I'm bowling with Dad was always memorable, and then just to be able to put that many strikes together at the same time. And I didn't even realize it until the third game when I realized I hadn't taken my spare ball out my bag.
29 strikes in a row. Yeah. Damn. I've had 9 strikes in a row, maybe. 9
consecutive.
Yeah.
I mean, was it like first? I mean, not like in the same game.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. It might be like that poor man, like you did like 5 at the back of game 1 and then 4 at game 2.
You know how many front 11s you had?
No.
Too many.
I don't count failures.
Too many.
I don't count them failures.
Hey, that's what I do. Hey, so for all Julian's bowling people, I tell you one thing that I always do. For some reason, people get up to bowl against me, and I'm not even really that good. I mean, I'm not horrible, but I'm not the best person. So when they get up and they start trying to bowl 300s on me, I record their ass. I record them. It works every time. I've had a 299, a 298, and a 289 bowled on me, and when they get close, I record them. They already know. Like, it's this other dude who know that I'm getting ready to go get my phone. You get 10 in a row, I'm going to get my phone, and I'm going to record your ass, and you going to mess up. It ain't no defense in bowling, but when I get my phone, I record your ass, and it's over with.
I did that. Like 2 weeks ago, I got somebody.
I saw that. You got Chris.
No, well, man, I got Chris, I got Chaz, and the bad part was they was on my team. Like, I wasn't trying to get them.
Hey, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
I wasn't trying to get y'all. If y'all watching, I wasn't trying to get y'all. And then I got a dude on Wednesday night. He was trying to. He tried to. He got 289 on me. He threw the front 10. Then I had to pull my phone out. Actually, I got a TP too. I got him on Saturday. He threw the front 10.
Get him.
Got him.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, look. Before we move on to our first news segment, I got to hit y'all with this ad from one of our sponsors, Beyond Clean. My brother's real familiar with them. And so, have you ever been dirty? Could your workplace be a little cleaner? Do you have any family members named Willie? If you said yes to any of these questions or couldn't say no right away, you need to call Beyond Clean Cleaning Services. If your company doesn't use Beyond Clean, you could possibly get a raise by having your boss call Beyond Clean at 708-829-4102. They've been taking care of corporate cleaning needs for almost 10 years, primarily servicing in the Chicagoland and Indiana area. Superior Service is their product, and your building is not clean unless it's Beyond Clean. There we go. How y'all like that, Pops? Look, I made that up myself. There we go. I'm just I try to take credit for everything. But look, check this out. This new segment is called Storytime with Jay. And Storytime with Jay it'll give you an insight as to far as who I am, man, and certain things that I see. Like I feel like I have a lot of unique experiences. I feel like I have a different way of looking at things. And so when stuff happens to me, yeah, of course I find I might not enjoy it when it's happening, but when after it's done, I can sit back and I can look at it and be like, yo, that was kind of funny. And then turn around and tell the story. And so one of the stories that my brother and I, we talk about all the time is, my mom is a mom that don't play. And if anybody was born, all 80s babies, flood that timeline if you was born in the 80s, because you already know, or 80s or before, you already know we had parents that did not play. They just did not play. And my mom's was one that did not play. And it was one day she was on a rampage. And this is probably one of my favorite stories. And I love my mom to death. I don't want her to get the wrong idea because I'm telling this story. But she didn't start off on a rampage, but we were getting ready to go to the movies, and so we had a couple stops to make. One of the stops was Kmart, the other stop was Dillard's. Kmart, of course, yeah, we gonna sneak candy into the movie. Go ahead and flood that screen if you ever snuck candy into the movies. You're not gonna get in trouble. Don't worry about it. We're not snitching. It's just us. We all family here. But look, we went into Kmart and we all got our candy. I've checked out. I paid for my candy, and my brother was in line, and for some reason he was off 10 cents, and they counted it again, and it just didn't come up right. And my mom was getting pissed off at this point because she was like, he got the right amount of change, and the little white girl had the money in her hand, and she said, "Do you want to count it?"
It's about to go
down. Did you just ask my mama that? And my mama slammed her hand on the register thing, and it made all the change fall all over the place. And she was like, "Bitch, if I wanted to count it, I would have counted it myself." Oh, we about to get arrested up in here. Look, she was so mad. She was so mad at that little girl. And I felt so bad for her, but I was trying not to laugh because it was funny. It was funny that it wasn't happening to me. But I was also like, yo, you can't just be asking people if they want to count it, because if you want to count it, those are almost fighting words, especially coming from somebody who, came up in that time where it's like, yo, you need to be respecting your elders. And you might have just had to take that L on that 10 cents, little white girl, and just let it be it. But she didn't. She didn't take that L, and so I hurried up and got on out. Mom's ended up giving her a dime and made it even. Then we went to Dillard's. Now, when we went to Dillard's, she was still kind of on that rampage, and I'm not going to say the things that she said in between Kmart and Dillard's, but it wasn't very nice. I'll put it like that. And so, she ended up, we went to Dillard's because she was taking this dress back, or some outfit back. And the lady she went to, she was like, yeah, I want to take this back and get a refund. The lady was like, well, it was on sale. We don't have any more, and you can't get your money back, but we will give you a store credit. And Mom's was like, no, you're going to give me my money back. What if I don't want to spend my money in this place no more? I done spent way too much damn money in this place for you not to give me my money back. And it was about to be on at that point. Now, my brother and I kind of walked off, but we could still hear. And so she was like, no, you going to give me my damn money back, or you going to have to call a manager or somebody, because I'm getting my money back. I don't want no damn store credit. And she wasn't like Michael Blackson in She wasn't like Michael Blackson in Next Friday. Like she had what she needed in order to get her money back, but they was trying to give her store credit. And then when they said they don't have any more, she went and pulled one off the rack. Yes, the hell you do. Huh? Give me my money back. Well, the lady still was trying not to give her store credit. I mean, still trying to give her store credit. And then this white dude from another department came over and was like, of course, trying to put his cape on. Is there a problem here? Yeah, it's a problem. It's gonna be a problem because I done spent my money up in here and I want my money back. Well, you need to watch your mouth. You can't tell no grown black woman to watch their mouth. You just can't do it. You can't tell my mama to watch her mouth. I tell you that. That's one thing that's not getting ready to go down is telling my moms to watch her mouth. F you! I'm gonna call the police. Well, you can call the police, and I'll be right here waiting on them. And I'll just make sure you have my money. That's all I want. So when you come here, you better call the ambulance too, cause I'm gonna whoop your ass all up and down this store. And if y'all keep playing with me, are we past the limits of the statute of limitations? If you keep playing with me, I'll mess around and turn this whole damn mall into a parking lot. The whole damn mall into a parking lot over, I don't know, it probably was like $28. But still, it was her $28. And she was not going on that store credit situation. And yo, I'm talking about, we finally did make it to the movies, and she didn't get arrested. We didn't have to whoop that dude's ass, because at that point, when dude came over and trying to put his cape on, I don't think he saw me and Julian, but it wasn't going to be what he wanted. This was not going to be a pretty scene. We was all about to get arrested that day. I was like, we can't do that. But Julian, what you got, man?
Favorite mom stories? I'm gonna do a story on myself, and then from my childhood, and then I'm gonna tell a little quick story I had about. Actually, I'm gonna tell mom's story first. So, I think I had to be about 15 or 16, right? So, I got lucky. Mom had 2 vehicles. You was gone away to school. So, of course, being a little kid, going out to my girlfriend's house, Mom would take one car. The other car would just be at home in the garage. So, I take the bus home. I knew Mom didn't get off to 5. So, I had from 3:20 to 5. But about 5:15, probably about 5:15 till she got home. Well, this day, I go home, get in the car, I call my girl. Yeah, I'm going to stop over by the house right quick. So I get in the car, I'm driving. I look at the clock, I was like, man, it's like 4:45. It's about time for me to go. On my way home, in traffic, who do I see? Mom. Now, the car was pretty easy to see. Bright red, Grand Prix. So now it's like a high-speed chase in traffic. She chasing me. I'm trying to fly home. I dip off on the side street and gun it. I get home. I beat her home. To this day, she's still trying to figure out how I got home first. Because I want to say she was in front of me. So I get home. I was like, man, well, maybe she didn't see me. I put the car in the garage, hang the key back up, and then I just like, I don't want to say I stripped out, but I just put like some shorts and a shirt on like I've been in the house all day. And she came home. She was like, boy, don't act like you wasn't just in my car. and you know, the dumb kid answer in me was like, huh? And she's like, I know I just seen you in my car. Huh? And then, of course, she was like, come on, come in the garage. I was like, what? And she was like, so you telling me you wasn't just in my car? I was like, huh? No. Huh? Roll with that. I was like, man, I got to ride it out until she proved me wrong. She was like, boy, if you don't put your hand on this damn hood, this car's smoking hot. I was like, oh, man, I got a beating like nobody's business. So I was like, man. Yeah,
you got the beat down.
Yeah, I got a smooth beat down. I didn't drive for a long time. Then she was, but I had that one coming honest. But it was, it's still pretty funny how I tried to ride my loud as far as I could. It just didn't work out for me too well. Damn thing.
Hey, look, why you look for that? Look, I remember it was one time when I was in school, man. I had to be in like the 6th grade, right? And you know, I gave out the AKA no homework, man. That's when it started. Like, I just did not want to do homework, man. Homework was not in my plans, and I don't even know what else. I probably might have been trying to play Nintendo or something like that, but doing homework was not in the plan. So no homework, man, was my nickname. Well, I remember one time, I forgot what happened, but I had a letter sent home. I didn't do homework. It was a test or something like that. And I wrote out a letter. Telling why I didn't do my homework and saying, like, my mom was at the hospital. I think I forged Dad's name.
Oh, no.
And it would have been all good had I not spelled the name of the hospital wrong. I spelled the name, like, it was Hines Hospital in Chicago. Mm-hmm. Hines was too much like right. Yeah, I spelled it like the ketchup. Look, my mom showed up to work. She showed up to school, and of course, she pulled Miss Graham, God rest her soul, out of class. Pulled her out of class, and of course, you know when the kids be like, "Who mama is that?" And you look at it and you see it's your mama. It's about to be all bad at that point. It's about to be all bad. Look, she pulled me out of class. They showed her the note, and I was like, yeah, I wrote it. But he's like, yeah, and you out here forging people's signatures. Now, this the part, I probably forged a lot of my mom's signatures back in the day because it was too late. I didn't like getting, it was for like field trips and stuff like that. Like, she didn't have to pay no money, but I had to go and I had to get her signature. And so, Mom, I'm sorry, but I was like, yeah. I mean, I just wanted to go, and if we waited to the last minute to ask her to do something,
you was gonna get a no.
We was gonna get fussed at, and then it was gonna be a no, and I was gonna be the only kid not going. But back to this story, they called me out, and she was like, "So you out here forging people's signatures?" And before I could say yes, no, maybe, I don't know, she slapped me so hard. She slapped me so hard that I think my teacher felt bad for telling on me. Like, we was taking a test and she slapped me. I'm talking about, I don't think she had ever slapped me that hard in my life, but she had slapped me in front of that teacher real hard. And that was back in the day when it was okay to do stuff like that. Like, they weren't gonna call DHS or anything like that. Like, all that stuff was okay. Like, I ain't getting no Hot Wheel tracks or anything like that, but it was belt or slaps. And I got, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. What? She slapped the hell out of me. She was one of those parents, like, her favorite thing would be like, yeah, my kid's gonna be the only kids that's gonna end up on the moon and then get there on a rocket. I'm gonna slap shit out of them. And I'm just like, whoa. Yeah, that's what she did. So I went back into the class and I was crying. And all my classmates, they felt so bad for me. They started letting me cheat out their tests. So that I didn't get in trouble no more. That was so bad. Like, everybody felt bad for me when I got slapped that day. Now, it was horrible, man. What you got?
Man, I gotta tell this other story. So this was back, I must have been I was real young. We were still in Bellwood when I set the hamper on fire.
Ooh, yeah, I remember that.
So I was a kid. I was fascinated with fire, but I wasn't smart enough to know how to strike. I probably burned my finger about 13 times before I actually got the light to match. So this is a book of matches. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying, tearing my finger up. And then finally, I got one to go. I didn't really understand how the process worked. Like, I didn't know I had to shake it or blow on it to get it to go out. So I was holding it. And of course, the fire hit my finger. And the first thing I had to do was just let it go. I was like, ah! And I threw it into the clothes hamper, and the whole basket went up. I was like, hey, yeah, this ain't good. So I immediately run in, and I went to go get my dad, and I was like, hey, the hamper on fire. And he asked how it happened. I had to make the situation worse. Not only did I throw the matching that was on fire, I threw the book in there too. I was like, well, I got to get rid of the evidence, so I might as well throw this on in there too.
Hey. Hey, look. We got moms on the line. What's up, Ma?
What's up, boys?
What's up, Mama?
How you doing?
What's happening?
Nothing, just hoping that we ain't in trouble, are we?
No, not yet.
No.
We'll wait till you hang up to tell the real stuff.
Well, look.
You know you got a good one coming later, right?
I know. Yeah, we both gonna call, so I don't have to take it by myself. But what's this story time with Jay, Julian, and Mama? What you got, Ma?
Well, you know how it go when y'all was little. Y'all, I didn't think I was gonna hear that story about the towel in the hamper.
That was an improv story. I thought you would like that one.
Yes, and I hate I didn't have Jonathan on the line.
Oh man,
yeah.
Because he probably would love to hear that little story.
Yeah.
But, you guys have some stories, and I do have stories to tell.
What you got?
I know.
Well, we talked about one story to tell, but I need to tell this one story about Jason when he decided to write his teacher a note.
I just told that one.
In
Ma.
class. You did?
Yeah.
Mine is filtering, and I can't hear what you told already.
Yeah.
What was the?
Yeah, I just told that one. Yeah, I told. Yeah, I got in a whole lot of trouble for that one. You still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
You did. I
Yeah.
started to slap you to sleep for real.
You tried. I wasn't too far from it.
You wasn't too far from sleep, and you wasn't that far from home.
Yeah. Yeah, you used all your might.
Yes. But, I do remember, you guys going to the mall with me. You used to hate to go to the mall with me. That was the last thing you guys wanted to do, and I used to tell you about keeping up. Don't make me have to look for you in the mall. And you would take off running. So I decided to get in the car one day because y'all like to take my keys so I wouldn't leave. So I kept my keys and waited till y'all ran off and then went and got in the car and parked down the street. You remember that one?
Yeah, I remember we came out and we couldn't find you. I
think Julian was crying. We thought I had that real.
I ain't want to get left.
I was like, how we gonna? We didn't know how we was gonna get home. That was mean.
Walk.
Yeah,
Because I'm sure you didn't have no money to call nobody.
No, we ain't had no change. We ain't had no. I don't even think that was before we had cell phones. So we ain't had no way to get in contact with anybody.
But it was funny watching y'all from the parking lot, standing up there looking for me, and couldn't find me. I held out as long as I could, watching you.
What if we
and
had
laughing?
What if we had started walking?
Oh, I wouldn't let you walk far.
Not far. Like I don't know how far that was. Look, we would have been. That would have been.
You wouldn't have got to Central Avenue.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay,
good.
all right, that ain't that far.
Whew.
No, you wouldn't have got to Central.
You just
coming
said
out
like
of
Hickman
Dillon,
Ferry
so you
or
wouldn't have
something.
got to Central, and I probably would have let you just get part of the sidewalk or something like that.
You'd have been like,
But
get your ass in this car. I told you not to walk off.
I'd have told, and that would have been my exact words too.
Well, yeah.
You know, I let the hammer down.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That was one of those things. That was one of those things where I was just like, man, mom did try to slick leave us, yo, and I couldn't. I say I couldn't believe, but we got hip to it, and then we, like I said, we started getting those keys from you. Then we were straight. Then.
Oh, and I thought y'all was trying to do something good. Let me hold the keys. Let me hold the keys. Now, y'all was trying not to get left.
Absolutely. I mean, because look, you know what, it was one thing that you did is you took your time with shopping. You took your time. Now, yeah, you mama, and you was the one that had the keys. But, yeah, you took your time with the shopping. And, you know.
And Julian would get slick. His leg would start hurting.
My legs was falling asleep while you went through them racks.
Look, he fall to the ground, and he had Miss Beverly thinking he was so hurt. He'd be like, my leg, my leg. So, girl, ain't nothing wrong with him. And she was like, girl, you gonna leave him? Leave him right up here, straight up in the ground, crying.
And dang.
And I told her, I said, what's this? I said, Julian, come on, we getting ready to go to the toy store. Boy, all the tears was gone from his face. He was happy as a mug. He was like mine. He had to walk on.
Hey.
But as long as I was shopping, he was crying.
Yeah, that was tragic. Those were rough days because it was hard for us not to get in trouble because we was two boys trying to be quiet in the store for however long it took you to finish shopping. That was tough, yo.
Y'all was two boys trying to be slick. Like you calling me at work to let me know you done made it home from school, but you didn't know I was already at home.
Well, who did that?
Who did that?
Jason. He had the nerve to call me at work like he used to do, let me know he home. And I was at home.
I don't remember that.
But he wasn't at home. He was over somebody's house. Which, you know, that was always a no-no for me to be at somebody's house.
Oh. Yeah, you know what?
And when he walked in the house, I didn't even let him know I was there. I let him come on in the back, go to the bathroom. And then finally he happened to look in the room and saw me laying across the bed.
What was your car?
In the lot, but you weren't paying that no attention. Because I was supposed to be at work.
Oh.
You just came on up to the apartment like you usually do, but you was just late. Because you don't walk somebody home. Told me you was already at home. But you didn't know I was, too. 710 to Slickville.
You know what? I was, yeah, that's how I got that name. So slick. I'm just messing with you, Ma. But, yeah, hey, Ma, we appreciate,
Hey, I put the S in slick.
I know. You used to say, oh, boy, you think you nickel slick. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But, yeah, Ma, we appreciate you calling, Ma. We love you so much.
I love you guys, and I'm still here.
All right, we love you.
All right, Ma, I love you.
Love you, too.
See, y'all, I ain't. Because I'm about to get her real quick.
Yeah, we going to get her. But anybody else that want to call in, make sure y'all hit that number, 478-569.
It's right there. Right
474. Go on, call in. Or comment.
I got a story request in the chat about the one time that it was back in the day we used to get whoopings. We got whoopings a lot. And but we weren't bad kids, we just used to like to play a lot. And so one day, I never forget, Julian and we made this pact that we wasn't gonna cry. We had it with the whoopings. And we were not gonna cry. And so I was like, look, and not that we planned on getting in trouble, but we were like, the next time we get in trouble, we ain't crying. And the difference between getting whoopings from dad and getting whoopings from mom, like dad had a limit to his whoopings. It was either 3 of them, three whips if it wasn't that bad, but we had to get a whooping just on GP. 5 if it was bad, but you know, it was something that we knew we weren't supposed to be doing. 7 if it was something that we were just being flat out disrespectful, but we weren't disrespectful kids. So we ain't get to 7 that much. Now, mom on the other hand, like I told y'all before, she didn't play. And I think part of that is one of the reasons why neither one of us had never been to jail, don't have no record or anything like that, because we were scared to have to call her and tell her that we was in jail for whatever reason. It didn't even have to be our fault. But we would get whoopings and we didn't know when it was going to end. It was just whenever her arm got tired. But that day, I think when we said we weren't going to cry because we knew we had gotten in trouble for something, she had went and she started whooping us, and she started whooping, and then all of a sudden she noticed, it clicked. Oh, y'all ain't going to cry, huh? She curled her lips, brought that belt back a little bit extra. Wow, 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 wow. We went into overdrive. And, yeah, she got a couple tears up out of us. But I think that at that point, that's when the whoopings kind of slowed down. Because, like I said, we definitely tried it. We definitely tried it. Go ahead and flood that screen if your mama whooped y'all asses back in the day. If your dad whooped y'all asses back in the day. If you got a whooping back in the day, go ahead and flood that screen. That's what I'm talking about. If you got good parents, go ahead and flood that screen. Hold on, let me flood this thing real quick.
I just want to know, in which one did the whooping? Was it the mom or your dad? That's what I want to know. So everybody that's watching, let me know who did the most whooping at your house.
Yeah, did you want more whoopings from you? Would you rather have your dad or your mama whoop you? Would you rather have your dad or your mama whoop you?
I think that day we decided we wasn't going to cry no more. I think I grabbed the belt that day. That was an epic fail.
Boy, when you used to get whoopings, everything was epic, boy. You used to tell moms, you was like, but I love you, though.
Hey, I try anything. I was trying anything to get out of it.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Miss Gloria said both. Hey, real quick, we're going to go ahead and give a couple shout-outs for all the people that's in the chat room real quick. Julian, who you got in the chat room that you want to give shout-outs to?
I got to shout-out a couple people. Let's see. Adam checked in. Appreciate you watching. Tamara checked in. Shalon, Felicia, Emil. Omar checked in. Kevin, I see you. What's going on? Let's see who else is in here. I might have missed something. Tara, what up, cuz? I see you. I think that's about it. I'm missing some, but I promise I'll get back to y'all a little later. I'll find the rest of y'all.
All right. And real quick, I want to give a shout-out. Shout-out to young Chad. Young Chad for watching. Sharon from Sister to Sister. Young Brittany, shout-out to you as well for tuning in. I'm glad you came on in. What up, Soul Glow? What up, Shark? I'm glad you go ahead and showed up. Showed out. What's up, Miss Sharon, Ira? Shout out to all the family that's on that Brown Family Reunion. Shout out, Raise Up. Go ahead and flood that screen if you're on if you're a Brown and you're in the Brown Family Reunion or Brown Family. What up, Erica Lopez? What's up, DC?
We got
a call? Oh, okay. Oh. Look, well, real quick, I want to show y'all this trailer from the Lost and Turned Out premiere. I went to the premiere and Young Shawty had me cracking up. Young Shawty, the comedian, had me cracking up. We're going to take a quick, 2-minute break. Don't go nowhere. Just watch this trailer. We'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Come here, I got a master plan. Say. Hey, little mama. Today I'm about to change your life, y'all. You need to get this card on life-changing adventures. What's happening, baby?
Yeah, what you gotta say?
I jumped out the bush with a swag like this. Here we sit, then I got my cash like this.
You got the master plan. Tell me about it.
I mean, you sit around here broke now, and you walk around with $1 million money maker between your legs. I don't see what the problem is.
That was boring, Freddie.
Here go the phone, alright? Soon it ring, I need you to answer. There's gonna be a trick on the other line. Soon he call you, pick the phone up. Movie, I think they get the picture. Giuseppe Stoke, I want all that. You ain't my hoe, nigga, fall back.
Oh, what's up, Mark?
And my motor where the trunk at. He laying up a slam dunk, yeah. Now he looking at me funny. She don't go tell dad. Yellow rolling, no stones in there. Daddy, please let me out. Please, please let me out. Bitch, I'ma kill your ass. You coming without me? We about to have a house meeting. So it's come to my attention that some of you big digging out the pot. Let me find out you was taking my money. Do I look like a trick?
We make it on. When you get that shit, you give a little to dad. And the rest ain't shit you get.
Easy, I don't pimp the hell out you. Come on.
Yo, if y'all see this movie, Lost and Turned Out, go ahead and check it out. Support our black filmmakers and whatnot, man. You know, we appreciate everything that they've been doing. You know, I know it's a grind out there trying to get something put out in the atmosphere. So go ahead and support those people. If you see the movie, just go ahead and check it out. Shawty had me dying laughing in that movie, man. But look, moving on, our next segment, What the Hell News and Alternate Facts. We got a caller. Who we got on the line? Oh, okay. Well, look, with the Oscars and everything like that going on a couple weeks ago, it's the award show time, man. And you know how pissed off Steve Harvey was when Dick Tracy messed up that thing, man. Dick Tracy and Faye Dunaway, my bad. Yeah, they was just like, what the hell? Steve Harvey was like, man, I did it, and then y'all gonna go ahead and do it. Now it's gonna be a thing, and then it ain't gonna be my thing no more.
Hey, that takes some shine off of him, though.
It does a little bit.
Yeah, because them memes, they got on him hard. They really didn't go in on them like they did Steve Harvey.
Yeah, they let Dick Tracy off the hook.
Yeah, they kind of let him off.
Hello, who we got on the line?
Yes, this is Kip from Jacksonville, Florida, cousin of Jason and Julian.
Kip, what up, man?
What up, young Kip? How you living?
Living good. How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. Glad to hear from you. What's on your mind this evening?
Well, I got my Auntie Mary, Jason and Julian's cousin, online also. I had to trick her on getting online because she's kind of shy in her family, but I told her we was going to become famous after this, so she's online also.
Hey, tell her don't be being all shy, man. We all family here. All of us family.
Tell Paula I said, hey.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, y'all, what y'all got going on?
Well, I want to just tell you, I remember that all of my cousins, Julian, Jason, and some other cousins, they were pretending to be getting my son Dusty, and they were pretending to be he was going to get married. So they conjured up the photographer, which was another cousin. All these were relatives, and they went into this bridal shop. And my son Dusty was going to be wearing the bridal dress, and his bride was going to be wearing a tuxedo. And so they closed down the shop, and they made it that this was going to be a unique situation. And then my son was in there trying on bridal dresses.
trying to figure out which one was the best one for him. And it was so amazing that the bridal shop people in that city down south, they believed all of what my crew, which were all of my relatives, they believed that it was really happening. And so they closed down the shop. And then we opened the shop the next day for them to come back in and redo the entire store of what was really happening. But it was all a hoax. Nobody was going to be getting married. My son was not going to be wearing a bridal gown. But it was just simply amazing how they put all this off.
Yeah, that was one of the things that Dusty was real good at. He can get you to believe that anything was going on. Yes, I do. That was at one of our cousin trips, and that was in like 2006 in Little Rock. Yeah, we had a good time. That was our kind of like a wife swap or type skit where the woman was supposed to be wearing the tuxedos and she was getting sized somewhere else, and we was at this place. I'm not going to say the name, but we pretended to be the camera crew, and Dusty really had on some dresses in there. It's a couple pictures from it that that we've been keeping to ourselves, but it's pictures from that weekend. That was some funny times. That's some funny times. Yeah, I miss Dusty so much because we got plenty of stories, Dusty stories as well. So keep watching, because story time with Jay, I'm almost willing to guarantee that there's gonna be some Dusty stories on here. Okay.
All right, baby.
Hey, I thank you for the call, Mary. Love you. Love you too, Kip.
Love you.
Hey, love y'all.
Yeah, and look, back to this Oscars talking and whatnot. Yeah, Steve, I know Steve was like, yo, he didn't want that to be a thing, and Dick Tracy got off easy. Dick Tracy got off real easy with that mess up, and he passed the buck on it. He was tripping, yo. But look, one thing that I think is going on like 2 days from now, if y'all don't know, fellas, if y'all don't know, March 8th is supposed to be a women's strike. If y'all ain't heard, it's supposed to be a women's strike for the women that they say all women are supposed to not go to work, not do anything around the house, I'm talking about striking from everything. And so, ladies, if you're gonna participate in the women's strike, go ahead and flood that timeline, flood that screen if you're gonna take part in that take part in this women's strike. If you're gonna get fired, go ahead. If you willing to get fired from your job for taking part in this women's strike, go ahead and flood this timeline. Ain't nothing on this timeline.
Ain't nobody participating in that.
Look, they going to work.
Yeah.
And look, dudes about to be so petty, right? So let's just say you got a newborn. And look, Naya gonna hit the button. Girl, if you don't stop. Look, I tell you what, dudes gonna be so petty. They gonna have like newborns at home, and what's gonna end up happening is the kids are gonna, the baby gonna need changing, and the dude gonna be so petty. He gonna act like he don't know how to change the diaper. He gonna put the diaper on the baby's head. he gonna put powder all on the baby's stomach and whatnot. Look, they gonna be all over the place. They gonna be all over the place trying to do whack stuff. Hold on, there's Mom up there flooding. She flooding for real. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Mom for taking part of this women's strike. But yeah, they gonna just do a whole bunch of stuff. But look, listen, if you are going to take part in this women's strike, you're supposed to wear red. If you work at Best Buy, you're gonna get fired if you try to wear red, trying to take part of this women's strike and still go to work. But yeah, they got that going on. What you think about? Oh, and you know what? Listen here, on this women's strike thing. Before I move on, if your man is sick at home Don't try to pull that women strike nonsense on them right now. Look, my wife tried to do that, Julian, a couple weeks ago, right before I did this show. Right before I was on my deathbed, dude. I had the African American male plague, and I had the chills, I had fever, I was snot nose and all this other stuff, and she gonna talk about, oh, they ain't nothing, you okay, you all right, and then this is commercial that comes on. It's this commercial talking about the man flu, where it's supposed to like not really be that bad. You seen that?
Yeah, I did see that.
Hey,
so she thought you was trying to pull a stunt?
They thought I was faking, man. She didn't even take care of me, man. I was drinking all kind of hot toddies and getting wasted that day. Getting wasted because she didn't want to take care of me. I had the African American male plague. Fellas, if you had an African American male plague, don't let her off the hook tomorrow. Make her take care of you. Yeah, I was on my deathbed about to die. But look, what you think about this Remy versus Nicki Minaj situation?
Well, I was mad that Remy should have stopped at the first one, after the first track.
Facts.
There was no need to keep trying to bury her. She was already dead. Just leave her alone. Nicki was in Paris doing her own thing, and I was talking about this with some people. They was like, "Well, should Nicki respond? Should she not respond?"
Would you respond?
Oh yeah, I gotta respond. But it's all about the track choice now, because she chose Ether, which is, one of the top 5 diss tracks of all time. So you have to come back with something hard. So my thought was, if Nicki gonna come back, she need to reach out to Ice Cube and go no Vaseline, and go in, because you have to respond at this point. There's too many facts out there, and she ain't just telling stories; she's telling the truth.
Okay, and with the response, if you Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma ain't really got nothing on her ledger for you to talk about outside of her being in jail. But what I would do, I would just lie. I would just lie. I'd just make up all lies.
You gonna kill your credibility though.
I don't care. You're not just gonna get diss tracks off on me like that.
Well, she can talk about the money aspect though. Nicki winning. She what, $70 million?
Yeah, everybody know that.
Nicki worth like 50,000.
I'm gonna lie. I want to lie. I'm gonna be like, yo, you was born a man. One of your feet bigger than the other one. You got three toes on one foot. You know what I'm saying? You missing a kneecap.
Well, Remy started releasing those old videos and all that other kind of stuff.
You say stuff like Papoose look like a turtle. You gotta get stuff like that in. Like you can't lose. Shout out to Papoose, man. That's my guy, man. He one of the few people on the Love and Hip Hop stuff that's doing things the right way as far as relationships go. But yeah, he do look like a turtle though.
But they said Nicki can't write though. They said Nicki got a ghostwriter though. So do your ghostwriter write your track for you?
She gotta do something. Or you just be like, hey,
just be Meek Mills and take the L.
Meek tried twice. Meek tried 2 or 3 times.
Oh well, that's what I'm saying. Well, Meek tried and took the L, multiple. So I think he would have been better off just taking the L and just. I mean, then he fell down them stairs. Like he had a bad 2-3 months.
Yeah,
of taking L's.
Anytime you put on that little red beanie, you destined to take losses.
Yeah,
you destined to take losses on that. But look, so we talked about where would you put Remy's diss track? What up there with some of the best ones, or what's your top 2 diss tracks? I mean, and some of the ones just right off the top of my head, No Vaseline, Hit 'Em Up, Tupac, any of Eminem's murders. Yeah. Ether, Takeover, Dre Day, 300 bars.
Yeah, I still wouldn't put Remy's up there yet. And the second one really wasn't that good.
Yeah, we I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that.
Oh, so we just talking about Shether. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, Shether wouldn't make top 10, not yet. Because with Nicki not responding, it's really not a battle at this point. It's just one person trying to get some rocks off.
Destroy.
Yeah, and it worked.
I wonder if that's really gonna help our album sales.
But she on the radio though. She already got you know, she doing good in her business, and she got concerts and stuff now. I don't really think she needed to. I think this is more of a, I just want to get these off. Like, I'm tired of her disrespecting me.
yeah. I mean, first off, Nikki did take a couple shots. She did take a couple shots with Gucci and with Jason Derulo. But, you know, hey, you know, so she kind of had that coming, but I ain't know if she probably didn't think that she had the 7-minute no hook coming. I'm going to hit you with 7 minutes with no hook is the roughest stuff that I can say. I'm talking about your box. I'm talking about everything that I can come up with.
It was not 300 bars. You know.
300 bars is just stupid. That was 15 minutes of just straight monster. But look, hey, so also in the entertainment side of the game, Get Out, the movie Get Out is killing it in the box office. They down to number 2 because of Logan, but most movies lose when Marvel puts something out, you know. But what'd you think about that?
Well, let me know how many of y'all actually watched the movie.
Hey, look, we spoiling this movie right now. We're gonna spoil this movie right now. But if you went to go see Get Out, go ahead and hit them like button. Hit that like button if you went to go see Get Out. If you went to go see Get Out and liked it, because we can ready to discuss this a little bit. And due to my brother's past,
come on, get it out. Might as well go.
Go ahead.
I didn't like the movie. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't like it.
Okay.
I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. The storyline behind it didn't really move me too much. Like, I get the general purpose, but like I really didn't. I didn't like it. I didn't like how they set it up. I didn't like. You just gonna start taking black people and just.
I mean, that's a crazy concept. It's a crazy concept to think about, but all of the subliminal stuff in there, you know, it definitely made you think. As far as like it was a lot of stuff in there that was funny to me. Like I was laughing, and you know, I went to a theater in the white neighborhood, and it was probably about 6 black people in there. The rest of them was white, but it was only about 50 people in there. But it was some stuff that I was laughing at when they was being racist. And I was laughing. I laughed out loud. Like when they had the party.
Yeah.
And they were saying that racist stuff to dude. Yeah. And I was just like, yo, that's kind of funny. It was kind of funny. Like, old girl straight up like, yo, is it true? I'm like, damn, that's how you feel?
Those are the real questions they want to know answers to. We just gonna ask them.
Had anybody come with that?
No.
Okay. But look, how many black people gonna stop drinking tea? Don't have nobody make tea for them.
Man, if I see anybody swirl a cup, I'm swinging.
Look, and then, you know, the hypnotizing aspect of the game, like, I was always kind of hesitant to even think that I would allow somebody to try it. Like, you know, everybody be like, I don't think I could be hypnotized until somebody sit up in front of you and they not necessarily dangling a clock in front of your face. But yeah, something as simple as, you know, that sound. And when I saw it, I knew that that's what she was doing. But so I know ain't nobody getting hypnotized no more. They be like, what? You don't send me into a dark place.
You can't swirl nothing no more around me. You better use your hand. You better lift the cup up and swirl it with your hand like it's wine.
Yeah, put it in the bottle and shake it up. Yak it. But look, one thing that I realized as it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird, but also made me think about how, like, it's this dude I work with, right? And he's a big guy. He's a big wig, and he walks up to me, and sometimes he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" What? What's up? What? You don't have to talk to me like that. Like,
is it how or what he say that make it so awkward?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Cause I'm not walking up to him and dapping him up like, "What up, cuz?"
Fist pump, or he trying to give you the good old the 2-hand
pound? We don't
okay.
shake hands or anything like that. But I find that happening a lot. Like people come up and be like, you know, when white dudes will come up and be like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And it's like, I'm not your bro. Like my bro kind of look like me, and so. Like, and on the real, like, I'm not going to come up, I'm not going to do you like that.
Right.
And so, but then again, on the flip side of it, while we're at work, we not like, "Hey, what up, cuz? When we going to get this thing started?" Like, because we feel like it's inappropriate to talk like how we normally would talk. And so, you know, we got Lil Twannis up on Quisha on the phone like, "Hello, this is, you know, Marketplace. How can I help you?" And it's like, yo, we know you don't talk like that. You smacking gum. You using bad grammar and stuff like that. Not all of them, but some of them. Like Tanea, my wife has a work voice. She has a work voice. And I'm like, you don't sound like that. You from St. Louis. You, her, there, all that other stuff. Like, I know this. I've heard this. I know girls that's from New Orleans that put the New Orleans away.
You almost have to, though.
They put the New Orleans away when it's time to get on the phone and handle business. But then when she around her friends, she might not necessarily be like, "Baby," but she might be like, "What up, Woody?" I'd be like, "Oh, look, she just chimed back in."
What'd she say?
No, she ain't said nothing yet. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where, you know, they turn it on and off, but we turn it on and off because we feel like it's appropriate for that situation, that setting.
Absolutely.
Do they feel like it's appropriate for them to be like, "What's up, bro?"
Oh, that's the end. I think I don't know. Bro is kind of just like that universal, except like a black person walking up saying, "What up, Joe? What up, Chief? What up, fam?"
Chicago.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of shit. But they, like, I don't know your name, but that's just how I'ma address you. And, you know, sometimes I'll be feeling in one of those modes and like, I'm not related to you. I'm not your boss, not your cuz, not chief. My name is Julian. Thanks.
Facts.
Shake my hand like a man. Don't dap me. Don't don't try to bring it in. When you feel the hand go from the middle part and it start trying, I'm gonna squeeze your hand real hard. Like, no, we stop it right here.
None
right
of
here.
that. Well, look. One thing that was funny is in the beginning. Like it was funny, but it wasn't. Like in the beginning when the father was talking about deer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he talking about deer like they was a real problem. Like they be out here really messing stuff up. Like on the real, like they really be out here messing stuff up like that. And he was just like, yeah, you know, one less deer. I'm glad you got rid of it. And all this other stuff, like, yeah, this world will be a better place without deer. And I'm like, Bambi ain't did nothing to nobody. They jumped in front of a couple cars. It ruined. They messed up Dad's Nova back in the day and got him caught up. But
I think that one got up and left, though.
But, you know, it was like the way he was talking about it. And then a lot of people didn't realize, and Naya brought this up at the end. Chick was eating cereal and drinking milk.
Yeah, that is true. Now that you say that, it was not in a bowl.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
This little colored cereal, we're gonna keep that separate.
Yeah. She had her prospects pulled up.
Listen, hey, tell me this. In that movie, would you? I probably would have scrapped the black lady. What's the lady name that was
the helper?
The helper.
I
probably would have scrapped her when she was like, when she kept walking closer to him after he kept finding his phone, and she was like, no.
Yeah.
No. Hey, you too close, and you weird at this point, and you crying.
Yeah, you'd have got it.
I probably would have gave her a gut punch. Just knock the wind out of her and walk out. But
even the dude, when he was running in the field, like right toward, there is no way I'm going to just stand there.
I ain't standing there, no.
I'm not going to stand there while this big black dude come running at me while I'm standing outside.
That Negro was like Ray Lewis. Like, why are you just standing there? Like, I'm talking about top speed. Like,
I'm not just gonna watch.
That was one fraudulent part of the movie, because when you see one black person running, for whatever reason he's running
running
way too fast for you to just be standing there and not trying to see what he's running from, and then running like.
We gonna figure it
You
out
way
later.
too calm. Like, hey, I'm going with you. I don't know where you going, but I'm going with you. Obviously, something in those bushes is not right. And so, yeah. But one thing I want to do, I want to give the man law MVP to Lil Rel. Lil Rel was the MVP for real. Like, that was a real friend.
He was hilarious.
He
was hilarious.
That's the friend that you need. That is the friend that you need. Because he
read all the signals.
He
read all the signals.
Like,
He's on the phone like, hey, this ain't right.
Nigga, that's Andre, cuz. You need to get up out of there. Like, you need to leave. And look, once you realize, like, even at the end of the movie, when old girl, you see those pictures. See those pictures? Yeah, I'm scrapping a white girl. She got to get it in her house. Yeah, on site. She can't go home with me.
Yeah.
You at home. You staying. This your house.
But she got the key.
Yo, you coming up off that key.
You got the key.
You about to get scrapped. In that room, we not going downstairs. Explain this. Explain this.
He was trying to sweep it. For a little bit. He was trying to gather some more information. Bad move.
He fell for the white nectar. That's what Uncle Ruckus called it, the white nectar. he was falling for the white nectar. I don't know what it is, but he got him. But look, hey, speaking of man law MVPs, in our next segment we're about to talk about man law violations. Now, what I want you to do, comment on it. If you got some man law violations that we don't cover, comment. We're going to read them out loud, or call in 478-569-6474 if you got some man law violations. Julian brought this up and say, hey, this would be good to talk about. Hit us up with some of these man law violations. Well, we'll alternate. All
right, let me kick this off.
Hold on real quick. Robert. Shout out to Jessica and Robert, man. I bowled with them. They I heard that they had that effect. Shout out to y'all. That's hilarious.
They talked about the nectar.
Yeah, the white nectar. All right, go ahead. Let's hit some of these man law violations.
All right, number one, it's a man law violation. If you eat a banana, looking another man dead in his eye. I don't want to see nothing in front of your face with your mouth open.
You can't do that.
No. Violation. We fighting. We can't be friends.
One thing you can't do, you can't whisper in another dude's ear. You can't whisper. Look, you out there breathing your breath. You too close. You ain't got to tell me no secrets. We grown. Don't tell me no secrets. Pull me aside. Let's go to another area so we can talk in a voice that other people can't hear. But don't be like, hey, I gotta tell you a secret. No, we not doing that. We not doing that at all. No, sir.
Alongside with the banana, ice cream cone. Don't get no ice cream cone around me. Like it's time to throw it away. Like if you went to McDonald's or something and got an ice cream cone and you come and pick me up, like I expect you to throw that out the window when I get in the car. It's over with. I don't want to see you twirling that thing all in front of your face. No, violation. We got to fight. I can't even get in the car. I'm calling the Uber.
Look, hey, one thing you can't do is you can't share no CarMax.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, if you got CarMax and your boy like, hey, anybody got CarMax? You either lie to him and be like, no, or you just tell him, no, you can't use mine because I don't know where your mouth been. Or his mouth just gonna have to be his lips just gonna have to be crusty. He gonna have to look like Tyrone Biggums. I'm not having it. We're not doing the sharing of the CarMax.
No.
Look, I'll tell you what. I don't even care if it's in one of them tubes. I put it
that you push out.
Hey, this dude had some crusty lips at work, and he was like, anybody got some CarMax? I was like, I got some, but you can't use it. And then I thought about it. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I put it on a napkin. I put it on a napkin and gave him a napkin, but you're not gonna wipe it off on your finger. you're not going to put it on your mouth and try. No, you can't do that. No, that's so whack.
Oh no, you can't do. Oh man, all right. So we both got beards.
Yeah.
Can't let another man pick nothing out your beard. Like, hey man, you got some crumbs from that Popeyes in your beard. Let me get that. No, we got to fight. Like, you got to do one of these moves. Just start like, hey, go and get that out. Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Yeah,
right there,
yeah.
Right there.
And you might want to go in the bathroom and get that.
See, I thought about that. Not even with beards, but even in your head. Like, you got to knock it out their head. If you see, you got to like knock it out their head. They be like, yo, why you hitting me? Well, you had something in your head, but you can't just pick it out. You can't just pick it out. Like, if they try, if you tell them and they try and it's still there, I mean, depending on if that's your boy.
No.
Like, if you had something on your head, I'd be like, yak it.
But what if it's something in your eye?
Nah, you gotta get that. They had that movie. It was that movie Cover.
Oh, and it was blowing in people out, wasn't it?
Yeah, they was like, that dude said, you got a little dust in your eye? You need me to blow it out? I'd be like, hell no. Look, blow dust out your own damn eye. No, you ain't blowing nothing out of my eye. Go on somewhere. Go on somewhere with that. Look. Oh, speaking of chapstick, it's definitely a violation. This dude, I was hooping. This dude, he called timeout, called whole ball to apply some chapstick during the game. I was like, hey, he got to hold him. He got to guard somebody else.
Was he on your team?
No, I was guarding him. This dude dug in his pocket, pulled out some chapstick, and was like, yeah.
Why is he hooping with Carmex in his pocket?
I don't know why he had chapstick in his pocket.
That'd be a little disturbing to me by itself. Like that just seems weird. So I don't want to hear another grown man say yes. Like,
yeah, you can't do that.
Or
inappropriate.
We gotta fight. Like, we just instantly have to fight. I'm probably not gonna say nothing to you. Like, it's just gonna happen. Like, you can't be on the phone. It don't even matter who you're talking to. Yeah. Wait.
Like,
bruh.
Derek J can say it. Roland Martin can say it. Magic Johnson's son can say it. That's about it. Just right up here. Right up here. Hold on. Hey, as a grown man, you're in complete violation if you are in the Beehive, Rihanna's Navy, or if you're a Barb. You're in 100% violation. Look, you bout in violation if you're a woman. If you're a woman and you over the age of like 30, 31, and you still talking about you in the Beehive, and you can be in the Beehive, but you can't be that person that's going. You can't be that person that's going on Twitter and trying to talk about people that's talking about Beyonce. You can't put your cape on.
The super fans.
Right.
Yeah, those real super fans. This one bothers me too. The bathroom. The conversations in the bathroom. Like, I don't want nobody talking to me with my penis out. Like, you should not be trying to hold a conversation with me. I'm in the bathroom handling and then if you don't acknowledge the one stall man law and it's a group of them, I got a problem. Why do you want to come stand next to me and try to hold a conversation? Hey, how's your day going?
Hey, what's up, man? You know, just taking a piss.
Pretty busy, huh? No,
just holding and shaking it right now.
No, because then I'm gonna feel like low key. You might look down while you trying to talk to me.
Hey, so what do you? How's your day been going, buddy?
No, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. No, don't
have that. Look, you start talking to me, and you in the next stall, and this other stalls. I might have to turn and see what you're talking about while I'm still peeing. You just gotta pee on. You just gotta take that L. Like, I feel like I gotta make eye contact, and you want to talk.
No,
so, look, another thing, man. You cannot play slow jams with another dude in the car.
Oh no,
you cannot do that. I remember one time I was going to lunch. I was going to lunch to get with this dude. He was driving, and not like that. Pause. pineapple, all that stuff that goes in between that. But yeah, we was going out for work, getting some lunch, and this dude had The Weeknd playing in his car. The Weeknd song that was played on 50 Shades of Grey, and I'm like, hey, yo, you gotta turn that shit off. Like, this is we can't listen. We can't. Girl, you worth it. We cannot listen to that right now. And look, songs that's in most Usher, now 95% of Drake. You can't listen anything that's not a slow jam. Now, if it's on the radio, you get a pass. But if this is on your playlist,
yeah. But it also depends on the station too. Like, you can't have the oldies R&B station on with another band in the car. Yeah, you need to go to.
Yeah, you gotta change that.
You gotta immediately
right
change
away.
that.
Right away.
Another one of mine. So I don't want another man popping his bubble gum, or over there blowing bubbles. Like, if it ever make that noise,
I ain't blow no bubbles.
Soon as it make that noise, I'm done.
Hey, look. This probably should never happen, but it's against man law violation to put a seatbelt on another dude. Like, you can't put no seatbelt on another dude. Like, hey, that's completely reckless. You try to reach over, and be like, hold on, let me get your seatbelt for you real quick. I'm like, no, cuz.
No.
Hey.
No,
man.
I take something out your head. No, man.
Just let me take that L. Let me take that L. Let my car old enough where I don't get the ding when the passenger don't have the seatbelt on. Hey,
nah.
You just got to take an L on that one. Hey, what else you got?
So, also, riding on the back of a motorcycle. I just don't. It never looks right.
Is it an age requirement? Because I rode on the back of a motorcycle with Uncle Junior.
Wait, was you a teen?
No, I probably was like 12, 13.
Oh, see, you was still a kid. Like, if you a grown man that, like, y'all in y'all 30s and 40s and you on the back of a sports bike. Like, I could just imagine this conversation. Hey, hold on, dog. Like, it just...
Look, speaking of, look, that's one of the reasons why I'm not too sure I ever, like, skydiving is intriguing just for the thought, but then I had to think about if they do like they're gonna hit you with the tandem.
Yeah.
In which it's probably gonna be another dude, like right on your back. Hey, you can't like, I don't know how long that lasts, but any amount of time is way too long to have another dude directly strapped to my back. Okay. And I'm like this with a smile on my face. Now that's not gonna happen. What if he get wood? I ain't got nowhere to go. I scrap him while we're in the air. Now I'm SOL. We just gonna have to die.
Look, that's what I think about motorcycle. Oh, is that a flashlight?
Yeah, right. Well, look, we flying down like, what's that? No, I'm not gonna do like the girl be doing. Hey, another thing, and this is for real. Wingmen must take a L. Now, you must take a L if the girl is an 8 or better. Now, if you married, you just got to try to ease that situation until the other girl abandons her friend that's talking to you. But I ain't saying you got to cheat, but you at least gotta hold on as long as you can. As long as you can. Like, I had some people I was hated on back in my young days. Before Tanea, she was a winner. She was a winner, and she was a winner, and then her friend was like the old Khloe Kardashian.
Okay.
And they didn't want to take the L. They didn't want to fall on the sword for Khloe.
Okay.
So that I can get the winner.
Okay.
Now I never forget them for that. I'm gonna take that to my grave forever. I mean, not that I missed out on nothing because I love my wife, but still.
Yeah,
you had to take it. You got to take an L on that one, especially for an 8 or better. You got to take an L. Now, if it's a 3 and you like, hey, I'm not getting ready to play the wingman on that. I'm doing that for your sake. Been doing it for your sake.
That's got code. It's just
got code.
That's got code. I don't like another one. My last one here. I don't like to see men drink with their pinky out. Like it's just something about that. If especially if it's out. Why? Why? It didn't look right. It just don't look right.
I was parched, man.
You can be parched. It still just don't look right.
And look, my last one as well. My last one as well, and then we're going to go and see which ones we got in the comments. White dudes, teabagging is totally against man law violation. I want to let you know, let me remind you, it is totally against violation. That is not funny. And if you could probably teabag your other white friends, if you teabag a black dude, you might be ready to fight and have a will ready. Cause they don't black people don't play that, putting your balls on somebody's head and taking a picture. Like, no. In case y'all didn't know what teabagging was, it's the thing that white dudes do when they get drunk and they think it's funny to put their balls on somebody's forehead and take a picture. Why is it called teabagging? I don't know. But yeah, we can't hide none of that. But let's see what some of the people in the chat said.
What you got?
All right, so Robert the fool, he said texting your boy K as a response.
Oh, absolutely.
The individual K.
Oh, my man Al said saying bye-bye to another man.
Brittany said licking lollipops.
Yeah.
Oh, and making that sound.
The pop sound?
Yeah, you can't make that sound while you licking the lollipop. You got to suck. Oh, and making that sound. Yeah.
Jen said ordering fruity drinks and you're not on vacation.
Yeah. Well, you definitely don't want your girl to have a brown or a clear drink, and then you got a blue one
with the umbrella
and an orange hanging out the side. What does it say? Robert also said buying your boy a double shot of liquor. And you trying to get him wasted, trying to take advantage of him.
Oh, my boy Ken said when you put your palms on your chin. Like this?
Straight up. Super violation. Hold on. Yeah, let me get these violations for these folks right here.
Hey, that's a good one right there. That is what did he say? When you put your hand on your hip with your palm facing up.
Absolutely. Can't do that.
That's gonna force your elbow to go out, and it just does not look right. You can't stand up straight like a. Nah, that's a violation.
Look, Robert the Savage, he said you're not allowed to help your boy up if he slip and fall on ice.
He gonna be the one taking pictures. World star.
Get up, cuz. Yeah. Let me see what else we got. Oh, hey, he hit him with a real violation. Dudes, if you let your woman change your flat tire, you are in direct violation of man code. Direct violation.
Yeah, you'd be better off calling AAA. So,
yeah, you just a sucker for that. Also, let me see. Shonda said she don't like to see dudes with long pinky nails.
That's another story.
That fingernail.
That's something else. That's not fashion.
Ew.
Yeah, that's something else. Oh, this was who is this? This Stokes again said never compliment another man on his cologne.
Robert said that one too.
Hey man, you smell good.
Man, you smell good as hell.
Wait, why are you smelling me? Wait.
Hey, like it's a way to do it.
Hey, what you got on?
what you? Damn, man, what you got on?
That is not gonna come out right.
Hey, yo, we appreciate y'all for this for those man law violations. Look, this last part we got to get this in real quick. We got about 19 more minutes. This is another one that I'm looking forward to. This is another new segment that we have. It's called Caption This. Caption This is what we pull up. We found a couple funny pictures, couple funny videos, and what we're gonna do is, you know how everybody making memes and whatnot. we gonna give y'all verbal memes. Y'all go ahead and put y'all memes or y'all captions in the chat, and you know, good ones we'll read out. Good ones we'll read out. What we got on our first picture? Oh man, we hit Julian up early. Hey,
damn, she got a fat ass.
That's when you see the booty eating the sundress right there.
Oh,
yeah. What we got on? What we got on that next one? What we got on that next one?
That's when that direct deposit hit.
Well, look, when your girl get your phone and Pornhub still up. Hey, that's how old people take selfies. Also, that's when you about to get in trouble for looking too much like your daddy. Look, already, I always get that one.
Look like your name should be Earl. You was the back alley mechanic.
Oh hell! Look, this one right here.
What is it?
That's when you catch your girl looking at some gray sweatpants. That's how people show up to court when they've been in a minor accident.
When you try to get that parole.
Look, let's see. Oh shoot! Look. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
When you trying to do the real hard, but you dehydrated.
That's when the DJ mixing and you out there dancing and the other girl out twerking. And you trying to figure out what moves you got left. When you told your man to stop, he didn't listen. Hold on. Wait. This when you go to your barber halfway through the cut, you be like, damn, I left my wallet at home.
Hey, it's the first time you try to cut your own hair. Hey, look, that's when you move because the barber keep putting his dick on your arm.
Hey, any man should know your arms go in at all times. Hey, let me get the 4, 6, and 3 right on the left.
Oh my God! Shoot, yeah, man.
Oh, I think there's one more.
Oh, Kanye. Oh shoot, that's that face you make when you ask for more meat at Chipotle and they give you 2 pieces.
When you fought it on the elevator, you gotta act like it was on there when you got off. When you offer somebody some gum and they like, nah, I'm good. Why?
Oh snap! What we got next? What we got next? Oh man, when you too cheap to get a vasectomy. When your girl tell you she gonna kick you in the nuts and you gotta practice for it. Oh shit. Oh man.
Oh yeah, play it one more time.
Yuck it. Yuck it. Yeah. You. Why? Damn. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh shoot. Hey, this when your girl call. This when you out late and your girl call you and you ain't check in yet.
You out with your girl, your side chick call. Nope.
Like that's
nope. Nope.
That's when the bill collector call and you know you ain't got it. Nah. I ain't answering this one.
I'm gonna go ahead and send this on the voicemail right quick.
What else I got for Mello? Oh, that's when your girl want to talk during the basketball game. right there. Oh shoot, my
We don't know what to say, so you just play dead.
Oh shoot, them fools are so stupid. Hey, why Mello? Why? That's when you dedicated to the lineup. When you pay extra for the shave, they trying to hit you with. That's a super happy ending.
This when you tall and your barber real short and his chair don't lean back, so he got to get in your lap.
Why my man just taking that? Like he just let him get up there. Like, hold on, I got to get you real tight right here. This is special.
Why is he in a kitchen table chair?
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh.
I gotta see this one again. That's just pleasure.
Oh. Yeah. Dikembe was so disappointed, man. He was unbelievably disappointed.
That's what's going on there. That was not the
Look, that's when you thought you had something special coming. You like, oh no, nope.
Yeah. That's when you thought your direct deposit was gonna hit and it didn't hit yet. Yeah, man.
You forgot that child support was on there. No.
Well, look, hey, I do got. Let me see. We got about 12 minutes left. I would definitely want to plug some stuff real quick, but I did have some. I did have some questions, man. I did have some questions. I need the chat to answer this for me. Because I asked these questions at work, and my coworkers think I'm silly. But look, let me ask you this. If your man get into a fight by defending your honor and he get beat up, did he defend your honor for real? Did he succeed? Like,
you still gonna respect him?
Or are you gonna get home later on and be like, well, why ain't you do that to that dude?
Yeah, that's gonna come up in the argument then. You know, if it get tough, don't make me go over there and get Ken's ass.
Right. Look, if prostitutes could file for workers' comp, or adult film stars could file for workers' comp, what would be some of the claims? You don't want to answer that one.
Abuse,
excessive throat abuse,
vaginal thrashing,
box out of order. Let me see. If you notice, nobody on the show Supermarket Sweep ever looked like they was on Wick. I think them people would have won. Also, I don't think nobody is talking about this, but I do feel like As We Lay by Kelly Price should be the national side chick anthem. Cause she was real proud about what she was doing, and she sung that song so hard. She sung it so hard. She could have counted up the cars. But yo, hey man, this was a lot of fun today. Real quick before we get out, hey, I hope y'all all went for my last show and took a look at Marcus Dwayne book, 4 Laws of Attracting the Perfect Relationship. Also, I got another book called To Love and Protect that my wife was supposed to be calling in to talk about, but I got one of my coworkers. She said it's a really, really good book. My wife probably asleep right now and not watching because she whack sometimes, but I still love her though. But yeah, she was supposed to call in and talk about it. But To Love and Protect, it's one of these stories, man, that gets you caught up. It gets you caught up into it because a lot of these people you know or you've seen or whatever. But you can find this on any book outlet. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere you can buy books, you can find To Love and Protect. I heard it's a really, really good book, so go ahead and check that out. But yeah, she should have been calling. I wasn't gonna text. I told her to call at now, but she a little bit late for that. Other than that, excuse me. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. What else we got time for? What else do we got? We got a little bit of time for anything like that. Now, what I want to do is I also want to thank everybody again for tuning in. I want to thank Julian for coming and spending this time with me, man. This really meant a lot to have you on the show.
Yeah, appreciate it, brother. It was a lot of fun, man.
Hey, I definitely had a good time. I definitely had I had big plans for this show, and I wanted it to be the first show, but I had to do one before that, and it was all good. But to have your own man, and it was one of those things where, like I said, I knew we was gonna have a good time, man. And so I hope you enjoy. I hope it's not the last time you
this ain't it.
Come on, man.
This ain't it. But I do need to thank my friends too, everybody that's tuning in, everybody that liked and shared and comment. I truly appreciate y'all for supporting my brother in this movement. Please continue to do so, even when I'm not on.
This is for me, flooding, because I appreciate every last one of y'all. Like I said, I don't take any of this for granted. I work on this show from the time that we finish this show. I'm gonna be trying to see how I can make the next one better for you. I'm gonna come up with better subjects. I'm gonna come up with better segments. I'm gonna come up with good guests. But these likes you see right here, these likes all coming from me, because I appreciate y'all and I love y'all, man. And I appreciate y'all coming on and supporting what I got going on. What I do want y'all to do, man, if y'all are not following my brother on Instagram, well, tell them how they can follow you on social media.
Follow me on Instagram, LeftHand Rookie, one word, LeftHand Rookie. Snapchat is a little different. It's the super one, DASUPA, the number 1. Follow me. It's the same type of ignorance, jokes, comedy. Please follow LeftHand Rookie, the super one on Snapchat.
And look, if you're not following me right now, follow me on Instagram at 710 to Slickville. Also on Twitter at 710 to Slickville. Also, I need y'all to go ahead and like that 710 to Slickville Facebook page. All of that stuff is going to be on there. I'm going to be hitting y'all with more content. And I'm definitely going to make sure that I keep everything fresh. And like I said, we're going to come with new material every week. New material, new stories, new guests. Like I said, I'm trying to make this thing better and better. Flood this screen if you thought this show was better than the last one. If you thought, if you like what you're seeing, let me know. Comment. Tell me how I can get better. Tell me what I can do. Tell me what I can do in order to make this show the best show out here, because that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to do this for y'all, man. I enjoy doing it, but I also enjoy putting a smile in y'all faces. And if I done nothing else this evening, I hope that I done that with somebody. Hey, look, we about to get on up out of here. I love y'all. Have a good one, man. And not next week, but March 20th is the next show. March 20th is the next show. If it's something that you want to hear about, if you want to hear us cover, holla at me. I'll talk about it. I'll put together a show. I'm doing this for the people. Yak it, yak it, yak it. Until next time, y'all be blessed, be safe. And I love y'all. Take it easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned in to the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle. And this is Instinct Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.
You gotta breathe. You gotta breathe, baby. You gotta breathe. You gotta breathe. You don't breathe, you're dead.